Today we are going to start Unit 3, okay, the statistics. First lesson, it's about the collecting data. Okay, so here, collecting data. Okay, actually guys, this lesson is about collecting data. What are the resources of collecting data? Okay, actually this lesson contains too much theoretical data, so that it's not very important. Okay, just there is one important point I will tell you about it. So we will go through this lesson. Okay, so resources of collecting data, actually it's classified into two resources, the primary and the secondary. Okay, you can check this at your book, page 75, guys. Okay, page 75, resources of collecting data. So the first one, it's the primary resources. The second one, it's the secondary resources. There are some examples on the primary resources, okay? Like personal interview, like survey, like observing and measuring. Examples on secondary resources, like Central Agency for Public Mobilization, Statistics and Mass Media and Documents of Data, all this. Okay, so just you have to read this, okay, to know just the main points in the lesson. Okay, methods of collecting data, guys, it's like the first one, math. Okay, the method of mass population and the method of samples. Okay, also guys, there's concepts of the sample. Okay, how can I select the sample? Actually, there are two types of samples, like the biased selection and the random selection. Okay. Then the main important point, guys, how about, okay, how about to start a random selection? Okay. There is two ways. The first one is simple random sample, and the second one, the layer random sample. Simple random sample, guys, there are some steps. Okay, like first, we are going to give each one of the individuals, okay, a number. Then this number is written on a card such that all cards are identical, no difference in color, no difference in size, and so on. Then each card folded, okay, such that the number will not appear, and then we will drop it in a box, then and we will mix all well, and then we will select a sample by drawing one card from the box. Okay, then we will again and again repeat this process until we get the numbers which we want to get for this random sample. Okay, the second method, guys, okay, actually it's using the calculator. Okay, so that we can use the calculator. There is one button on the calculator. It's on the button of dot, this one. There is random selection, which is RAN, then hash like this. Okay, how to use this one? Actually, just switch on your calculator and then press on shift. Okay, and then this dot button or random, then equal, so the calculator start to give you, okay, random numbers each time. Okay, so how can we take the sample using this the calculator using this button? Actually, we will again give each one a number, then fold the numbers and everything like this before. Okay, and then start using the calculator to get a random samples, okay, or a random numbers, so that you will get the numbers of the sample which you want. Okay, all this we don't care about. All this is a theoretical part. Then the next point, it's about the layer random sample. Okay, what will be the procedures or the steps? Okay, we are going to use one rule only. It will be like this: the number of individuals of the layer, number of individuals of the layer, actually divided by the total number of individuals, total number of individuals times number of individuals of sample. Okay, it seems that this rule is complicated, too much text, the total number of the individuals in the layer over the total number of individuals in the society times the number of individuals of the sample. But actually, it's a very easy, guys, to solve any question related to this point. So let's solve one example related to this point. Okay. A factory produced 200 TV from the type A and 300 TV, okay, from the type B, and 500 TV from the type C. Okay, if we want to select a layer sample formed of 50 TV, 50 TV. So this is the sample or the layer sample, okay, such that it represents all types to examine them. Calculate the number of TV sets which should be selected from each kind. Guys, just 1 minute, okay? I will stop until as I finish, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. So, how to solve this question, guys? Actually, we will get first the total number of the TV sets, okay, which is total number. So it will equal 200 plus 300 plus 500. So it will equal 1000 TV. Okay, then I will get the number of the TV sets of type A. So type A, it will equal, according to our rule, guys, which we just explained, the number of the individuals of the layer, so that the number of the TVs on which is of the set A will equal the total number of individuals in the layer, total number, which is 200. Okay, 200 TV sets from class A or category A over the total number of individuals on the society, which is 1000, right? Times the number of individuals of the sample. Sample now, we said that it's 50. So simply, guys, the number of TVs from A, okay, it will equal 200 over 1000 times 50. So it will equal 10 TV. Okay. Then from the second category, which is B, let me clear this part. From the second category, which is B, it will equal, here B is 300, so 300 over total, which is 1000, times 50, which is the sample or the number of individuals on the sample. Okay, so here it will equal 15 TV. From class C or category C, or type C. How many, the number of the TVs? It's 500. So 500 over the total, which is 1000, times the sample, which is 50. So it will equal 25. So now, guys, 10 TVs from type A, 15 from type B, 25 from type C. So if I will add them all, 10 plus 15, 25 plus 25, it will equal 50, okay, which is the number of the samples which we want to get from this all types of the TVs. Okay, guys, this question is clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I will solve one more question related to this point. A school has 300 male students and 500 female. Okay, we want to do a survey on a sample now is 24 sample, 24 male and female students. So this will be the sample. Okay. Calculate the number of the students of each layer in the sample. Okay, it's very easy. So first, there are 300 males and 500 females. So we will get the total. Okay, total will equal 300 plus 500, which will equal 800. Okay, so 800 students. Now, guys, I will get the number of boys, or calculate the number of students each layer. Yes, okay. Number of boys. It will equal, how many boys do we have, or how many males do we have here? 300. So 300 over the total, which is 800, times the sample, which is 24. So it will equal 9, and then the number of girls or number of females. Okay, it will equal 500 over 800 times the sample, which is 24. So it will equal 15. Okay, now we finished this question. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Okay, great. Any questions till now?
No.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Okay, very good.
Ma'am.
Okay, very good. So now we can start lesson 2, which is about the dispersion. Just 1 second. It's about dispersion. Just 1 second, guys, because I think there is a problem within my tablet. 1 second, please. Okay, guys, let's continue. Lesson 2, it's about dispersion. Okay, so let's remember some points we studied before. Okay, like mean and mode and median. So if there is a set like this numbers, if it's a set A, contains this numbers 29 and 26, and then 35 and 35 again, and one more 35. Okay, if I wanted to get the mean, we said that before, mean equals sum of the values, sum of the values, sum of values over number of the values. Okay, so the mean will equal 29 plus 26 plus 35 plus 35 plus 35 over number of the values here. How many value do we have? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So over 5. So using the calculator to get the number, it will equal 32. So this is about the mean. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Then what about the median? Okay, I will clear this part on the top so that we can write down the median. Median, guys, we just said that, okay, we have to arrange the numbers first, even ascendingly or descendingly, then the median will be in the middle. So simply, guys, it's first if we will arrange them ascendingly, so 26, then 29, then 35, and again 35 and 35. So how many values do we have here? It's 5 values. So the median, it's the value which is in the middle. So median now is 35. Of course, because these values or these numbers are odd numbers, we have 5 numbers or 5 values. So the median, okay, will be number 3, which is in the middle exactly. Okay. Also, guys, we said that if it's 4 numbers like 26, or no need to add more. So I will remove one from these values like this. So the median in this case will be these two numbers on the middle, 29 and 35. So plus 29. And in this case, I have to divide it by 2. Okay, guys, are we clear?
Yes, Mister.
Yes.
Okay, then the last point, okay, which is very easy, it's about the mode. Okay, the mode, guys, actually it's the value, mode of the value. Okay, so it will be the value which is most common or most repeated. So in this case, guys, here are our values: 29, 26, 35, 35, 35. So in this case, 35 is the common value or most repeated, yes. So simply the mode is 35. Okay, because it's repeated here 3 times. Okay, guys, are we clear about that?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have any questions? That was just small
No.
introduction about, okay, our lesson. Okay, then the next point, okay, the next point, it's about the dispersion measurement, how to measure the dispersion. So the first method, it's using the range, okay? It's using the range, okay? And the range, of course, is the simplest measure of dispersion. So first point, using range. Okay, actually, guys, range equals greatest value minus smallest. Okay, so if there are some values like 60 and 58, 62, 61, 59. So how to get the range here in this case? Okay, we said that range will equal the greatest value. So now where is the greatest value here? Yes, it's 62. So 62 minus smallest value, which is equal 58. So 58 minus 58, it will equal 4. So this is the range. Okay, guys, are we clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Just 1 second. Okay, guys, this point about the range is clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. Actually, there are some advantages of the range and disadvantages of using this one, okay? Anyhow, you can read it in the book, okay? The advantages, like it's easy and simple method, okay? But the disadvantages, okay, it's not accurate, okay? So we have to use another way which is more accurate, which is standard deviation, okay? Standard deviation. Okay, so let me clear the board. Standard deviation actually is the most important, okay, and common and accurate measure of dispersion. Okay, so how to calculate the standard deviation of a set of values? Actually, standard deviation, it's like this, which name is this simple, which name is sigma. Okay, so standard deviation or sigma will equal summation or sum of x minus x bar squared over n, actually the square root of all these values. Okay, so what's x and x bar and n and all this? Actually, guys, x, it's a value, okay, from the values we have. Okay, then x bar, the mean of the values, mean of values. Okay, and then n, actually it's the number of values. Okay, and this sign, which is like this, okay, this means summation operation. Okay, summation operations. Okay, then let's solve one example to understand it more. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now calculate the standard deviation for 8 and 9 and 7 and 6 and 5. Okay, we said that on the rule, standard deviation or sigma equals summation of x minus x bar squared over n, the square root of this value. Okay, so now first, guys, I want to get x bar, okay, which is the mean. We said that x bar is the mean of the values. Okay, mean of the values or x bar now will equal the sum of the values over the number of values. Okay, so it will equal 8 plus 9 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 over how many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values here. So over 5. So it will equal 8 plus 9, 17 plus 7, 24, 6, 30, 35. So it will equal 7. Yes. Okay. Okay. So now, how to get the rest of the information or data? I have to solve it inside one small table so that it will become very easy. So this will be my table like this. I will write down that this one is x, and then this one is x minus x bar, and then x minus x bar squared. Okay, x here, we said that it's the values, so 8, 9, 7, 6, 5. Okay, we have to add one more field, guys, on the bottom to get the total, but no problem. Okay, so x minus x bar, x here is 8, x bar is 7, so 8 minus 7, which will equal 1. Okay, then I will not repeat this step. I will just write the numbers. Here, x minus x bar, 9 minus 7, 2. 7 minus 7, 0. 6 minus 7 means -1. Okay, then 5 minus 7, -2. Then x minus x bar squared, which is the square of this value, right? So 1 squared means 1, 2 squared means 4, 0 squared means 0, -1 squared means 1, -2 squared means 4. Then I want to get the total, okay, of all this. It's on the rule summation of x minus x bar squared. So I mean this one. I want to get the total of this field. Okay, so I have to add on the bottom here total. Then below this one, I will write down 1 plus 4, which is 5, 5 plus 0, then 1, 6 plus 11, so the total equal 10. Okay, then use all these values and substitute with it in the rule to get the standard deviation. So now, guys, it's very easy. This one, it will equal the square root of the first term on the numerator, which is 10. We just got the total over n. Actually, n is 5 because we have 5 values. So this means it will equal the square root of 2. That's it. So the standard deviation will equal square root of 2. Now it's clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. One more.
Yes,
Any questions?
yes, Mr.
Okay. I'm going
Mister,
to solve one more example. Yes.
I have one question in the last lesson. Can I ask you about
After
it in the last of the
on the
lesson?
end of the session. Yes. Okay. No problem. But after we finish the lesson first. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Great. So I'm going to solve one more example. Find the mean and the standard deviation for these values. It's a 25 and 24 and 25 again and 30, 28 and 30. Okay. First, guys, as usual, we will get the x bar, which is the mean. Okay, so this is the first requirement. It will equal 25 plus 24 plus 25 plus 30. Okay, I have to clear this and write it from the beginning so that it will be smaller like this. 25 plus 24 plus 25 plus 30 plus 28 plus 30 over how many values do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers, so over 6. Now x bar, it will equal, using the calculator, guys,
138.6.
so it will equal 100.
38.6.
How 100.6 and all this? It's 25 plus 24, 20 plus 25 and 30 and 28 and 30 over 6. So on the numerator, I will just add the numbers. Okay? Use the calculator, guys, to add these numbers and divide it by 6. Huh? It will equal?
No, 27, sorry.
Okay, so it will equal 27. Okay, so actually, guys, this is the first requirement. It's the mean, right? Okay, then the next step, we are going to place the data inside the table like this. First one is x, then x minus x bar, then x minus x bar squared, right? So the first value, it's 25, 24, 25 again, and 30, and 28, and then 30. And then we have to add one more field here. It's the total. Okay. So now x minus x bar. X bar is 27. This one. So x 25
Negative
minus
2.
27. So it will equal negative 2. So the first value for x minus x bar, it's negative 2. So squared means 4. 24 minus 27, okay, negative 3. 25 minus 2, negative 2. 30 minus 27 means 3. 28 minus 27 means 1. 30, so 3. Square this numbers, so negative 3 squared means 9. Negative 2 means 4. 3 means 9. 1 means 1. 3 means 9. Then get the total. 4 plus 9 plus 4 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9, which is the total of x minus x bar squared. So 9 plus 4, 13. 13 plus 4, 17 plus 9, 26. Then 27. Then 36. Okay, so now the standard deviation, which will equal the square root of summation of x minus x bar squared, which is 36 over the number of values, which is 6. So it will equal the square root of 6. Okay, guys, are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear now?
This is
Yes.
Okay, so the next point here is about how to calculate the standard deviation of a frequency distribution. Okay. For any frequency distribution, guys, the standard deviation will equal, again, the square root summation of x minus x bar. Sorry, I have to place it like this. Yes, minus x bar squared k over summation of k. Okay, it's like before. Okay, but there are little difference here. Okay, so what is x here? Actually, x represents the value of the center of the set. Okay, what's the meaning of center of the set? Okay, we are going to check it now while solving the questions. Okay, then k, actually it's the frequency or the frequency of the value or the set. Okay, frequency. Then summation of k, of course, it's the summation of frequencies. And now x bar, okay, it will equal summation of x times k over summation of k. So, okay, this is simply the mean, right? Okay, now let's solve one example, okay, so that we can understand all these points. The question now, guys, the following table shows the distribution of ages of 20 persons in years. So there are one small table like this. This one is age, and this one number of persons. Sorry, guys. So 15, 20, 22, 23, 25, 30, and then total. Now here the number of persons 2, 3, 5, 5, 1, 4. What is the total? 2 plus 3, 5 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15 and 5, 20. Yes, it's a given already. Okay, now find the standard deviation of the ages. Okay. How to get the standard deviation of the ages? First, I have to get the mean, which is x bar. Okay. How to get the x bar? Actually, this time it's totally different. Okay, because there are different ages, and each category here of ages, okay, has a number of persons. So how to solve this one, guys? It's very easy. Concentrate with me. Now we are going to get the mean. It will be like this. One table. Age, which is X, the values. Number of persons, which is K. Then X times K. Okay. It's 15 and 20 and 22 and 23, 25, and then 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values, 2, 4, 6. Yes, okay. K, it's from the table directly. This is the first step. 2, 3, 5, 5, 1, 4. Then don't forget to add the last field. It's about the total. Okay. I will clear this so that this is total here. Enough. Okay, so the total number of the persons, which is summation of k, it's 2 plus 3, 5 plus 5 means 10 plus 5 means 15 plus 5 also means 20, which is given here, this one. So this one is 20. Okay. Now multiply x times k. So 2 times 15 means 30. Then 60. 5 times 22, 110. 5 times 23, 115. 1 times 25, 25. 4 times 30, 120. Then get the summation of x times k. 30 plus 60, 90 plus 110, 200, 315, 340, 460. So 460. Okay. After all these simple steps, we will get the mean. Mean, which is the x bar, will equal summation of x multiplied by k, or xk, which is 460 over summation of k, which is 20. Okay, so it will equal 23 years. Now, guys, we finished, okay, the first step to get x bar, okay, which is the mean. Okay, so what will be the next step? The next table will be for x and k and x minus x bar and x minus x bar squared, and according to the rule also x minus x bar squared times k. It's from the rule. Okay, so let me clear this table, and we will just know that x bar is 23. This is the important point. So remove this one and start the next table. So we need in such type of questions, guys, 2 tables to solve the question. First one to get the mean, okay, if there is a frequency. So we have to get it this way. And then the next table will be for the standard deviation. Okay, so the next table will be like this. We said that, guys, the rule is standard deviation, or sigma, equals the square root of summation of x minus x bar squared times k over summation of k. Okay, now we only got x bar. So the next table will be like this. First one, it's kx first, then k, then x minus x bar, then x minus x bar squared. Then the last one, x minus x bar squared times k. Okay, then I have to get the values from the table. Okay, 15, 20, 15, 20, 22. This is 20 first, then 22, and 23, 25, 30. Okay, then k from the table also 2, 3, 5, 5, 1, 4. Okay, now x minus x bar. We got that x bar equals 23, right? From the previous table, right, guys? It was 23. Okay, so now x minus x bar means 15 minus 23. So the first one will equal 15 minus 23, so negative 8. Okay, then 20 minus 23, so negative 3. 22 minus 23, negative 1. 23 minus 23 is 0. 25 minus 23, 2. 30 minus 23, so 7. Then x minus x bar squared, then square these values. So first one, negative 8, 64. Negative 3, 9. Negative 1, 1. 0. 2, 4. 7, 49. Right? Then now, x minus x bar squared times k. So we have to multiply this field times k. This one. And this one. 2 times 64, 128. 3 times 9, 27. 5 times 1, 5. 0. Then 4 times 1, 4. Then 4 times 49, 196. Okay, then finally we finished. Get the total. Okay, I want to get the total of what? Here, summation of x minus x bar. So x minus x bar, I want to get this total. And over summation of k. Then also I want to get the summation of k. Summation of k is given in the question 20 on the table. Now I have to sum these values. 64 plus 9 plus 1 plus 0 and so on. So it will equal summation. Okay, no, we want to get this one. The total of this one, summation of x minus x bar times k. Yes, guys. Okay. So 128 plus 27 plus 5 and 0 and 4. So the total, okay, will be 360. Okay. Now, after we got all these values, okay, now return back to the standard deviation rule. So this one simply will equal the square root total or summation of x minus x bar squared times k, 360, over summation of k, which is from the table also 20. So it will equal the square root of 18. That's it. Now it's clear, guys?
Yes, Mister.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
All of you guys, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, let's continue. The next part, as we said, guys, it's about the standard deviation of a frequency of distribution of sets. So there is one question here. The following is a frequency distribution of weekly incentives of 100 workers in a factory. Okay, so the table is like this one, the set of 35 and 45 and 55 and the number of workers and so on. Find the standard deviation. Okay, guys, there is one important point. Now, the mean, okay, first we are going to get the mean using a table, but first we want to get the center of the sets, okay? Here the set of 35, 45, 55 and so on. So center of the set equal lower limit, lower plus upper limit over 2. Okay, so I have to draw the table. Here is the sets, then centers, then the frequency, which is K, then X times K. So the first set is 35, then 45, then 55, then 65, then what else? 75, yes. Then finally 85, 85. Okay, so this is the sets. The center here, how to get the center? We said that it's lower and upper. Okay, so the lower and upper here means the center for the set of 35, okay, it will equal 35 plus 45, okay, which is 80 divided by 2, so the center here is 40. Then 45 plus 55 divided by 2, which is 100, so the center is 50. Okay, 55 plus 65 is 120, so the center divided by 2 means that the center will equal 60, and so on. So 40, 50, 60, and then 70, 80, then finally 90. Okay, K from the table, it's 10, 14, 28, 20, 10, 14, 21st. This one is 20, then 28, then 20, then 8. Okay. X times K. So the centers, which is X. X times K. So this means the first one, 40 times 10, which is 400. Then 50 times 14, which is 700. 20 times 60, which is 1,200. 70 times 28, which is 1,960. 20 times 80, 1,600. And then finally 8 times 90, it will equal 720. So in this case, guys, I'm going to get the total so that we can get the mean. So total here. Then the sum of frequencies, it's 10 plus 14 plus 20 plus 28 plus 20 plus 8. So it will equal 100. So the total here is 100. And the total of X times K, okay, 6,580. Okay, now it's very easy to get the mean, or in other words, I mean the X bar. Okay, so let me clear this rule, center of the sets. So now, guys, the mean, which is X bar, will equal, using the rule, summation of XK xk over summation of k. So it will equal 6,580 over what will be the summation of k? It's 100. We got it from the table. So it will equal 65.8. Okay? So this is the first step to get x bar. Are we clear, guys, now?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Then the next step, I'm going to clear this table so that we can get the standard deviation. Just 1 second, I'm clearing the board. Sorry guys, it was very slow, but I'm still clearing the board. Okay. Then draw the next table, which is like before. Okay. So just 1 second, I'm still clearing the board. Yes. Okay, so the table will be like this one before. There is x, then k, then x minus x bar, then x minus x bar squared, then x minus x bar squared times k. Okay, guys? So now I will list the values inside the table. Okay, x, it was the centers, which we got from the previous table, 40, 50 till 90, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, then k, 10, this one, then 14, then 20, then 28, then 20, then 8. So x minus x bar, we got that x bar 65.8. So 40 minus 65.8, so 20 negative, of course, because 40 minus 65, so negative 25.8. Okay, then the next will be negative 15.8. So the next negative 5.8, then 70, so 4.2. 80 means 14.2. Then finally 24.2. Sorry guys. So now x minus x bar squared, actually all this using your calculator, so 665.64, then 249.64, then 33.64, then 17.64, then 201.64, then 585.64. Then I'm going to multiply this one, which is x minus x bar squared times k. So this field times this field. Use the calculator to get the numbers. So the first value will be 6,656.4, then 3,494.96, then 672.8, then 493.92, then 4032.8, and finally 468.5.12. Then get the total. Okay, total here for k we said that it's 100, and for x minus x bar squared times k, we will add all these values, so it will equal 20,036. Now standard deviation will equal, I will clear this part on the top of the board so that we can continue to the last step. Too much numbers, guys, too much using of the calculator, but it's very easy, very systematic. Okay, are we clear till now, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all of you guys, it's clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then the standard deviation now will equal, according to the rule, the square root of summation of x minus x bar squared times k over summation of k. So this means it will equal the square root of 20,036 over summation of k, which is 100. So it will equal 14.149 like this. Okay, guys, are we clear? Now the question is finished. So is it clear, guys? Do you have any questions?
No, thank you, Mister.
Okay, so actually this is the end of this lesson about the standard deviation, or to be more accurate, lesson 2, which is about the dispersion. Okay, guys?
Okay,
Okay.
sir.